Okay, guess we're recording now. Okay, right, so took the Ladybird props off because it didn't seem to be doing it too much good. As you can see, we've socketed all four corners of the board. The board is held on with a cable tie. We have the legs from the hubsan mounted in a jig so that they retained the horizontal true on each. The booms are then slid back into the v222 centre body, which now takes a 500 mAh battery. I've used the original hubsan props. The Ladybird props, as I say, were causing too much noise and causing jittering about, lack of stability. There you can see we've bound it. I'm going to put it on the base that I've made. As you can see in the centre there, caution aerial robot. That flashes away, makes a nice landing base for it, and it recharges as well from a standard hubsan charger. I used one of the old lipos and an old bicycle back brake light array. So you can see there it's waiting for us to bind. I'm going to put him on there. I used technically the red of the back of the battery connection to indicate the rear of the thing, and you can see the blue eyes at the front. So I've modded my controller. I've put stick extensions on, run a slight aerial extension and put a nice cable tie. Took the back handle off another controller as well, so I've got the ability to hold it when I'm carrying it around and stuff. Makes it nice and easy, that. So let's get in there and bind. There we go, we're bound in. I'm going to step back from the camera and fly it a bit, see what I've got in frame. Okay, here we go, lift off. As you can see there, it's pretty stable. Well, trying to keep it in frame. There we go, better off over there. There we are. As you can see, oh, nice and stable. A little hard to keep it in frame there on basics, but there we go. I've got the rates set up on basic to about 50, and then got my rates on pro set to about 65. They seem to be about right for controlling it. Any more than that and it just gets a bit too much like a flippy thing. So I'll try it with the HOTEN body shell on it, which came. So this now starts to look a bit crazy because obviously it's a very big shell. The shell weighs in at about 4 grams, so it does add a little bit of weight to it there. Okay, you're now seeing that we now have the HOTEN X Stubby. Give that a go. You can see it underlights the whole of the body shell, all glows blue on the inside now. And it flies very solid indeed. You see, that's full stick rotations there. Then get it in side profile there for a second. There we go. So get it back on the base, quick. Come back here, back on the base. Obviously I'm not going for flight or agility here, but anyway, there we go. So I've made a couple more mods for it. I've got the back light unit from the v222. see again there. I've put a little drop here so that I can run one of the units from the v222 as well, just straight in parallel off the battery. I give you an idea of what this looks like, but it is incredibly bright. So here's where the whole board fries. Okay, right, you can see how bright that is. And obviously I've made that on a drop, so it'll come up round the side. We'll just sit it in there for a second, see if we can get a takeoff with it at least. But people wanted to see a Half-Life flying droid there. This is totally going to fall off as soon as I take off, but here we go, we'll give it a go. I've got on flying backwards as well. And flying backwards obviously doesn't work. But you see, there we go, I'll hang it from the underside and just do a loose fly. I've got to go and pick up some more cable ties. Here we go, loose fly on it. That seems to work really well. Certainly very bright and still flies with it. So technically doing the Half-Life droid, it will cope with that. Just need to probably cable tie this onto the front, there, like that. You getting that? Okay, and I can just, without affecting the hubsan at all, as you can see, just unplug the unit. It's still going. We're still flying. Beautiful, stable as. I managed to cut down the skids as well. So the skids I've now got are a lot smaller. And here we have a size comparison with the v222 with GWS props on it, next to that, and then in size comparison next to a hubsan. There we go. See if I line them up on my arm, you'll see. There you are. There's the size. Okay. Hope that helps anyway. Very, very easy. Took me about an hour to put it all together. Okay. Enjoy.